Well, another week is in the books. As a matter of fact, half of the USFL season is now in the books. And this past week, I took a drubbing again. I was 1-3 in week 4 and or week 5, and that puts me at 9-11 on the season. So I am back to 2 games under 500, and I got to dig back out of that hole. So here are some highlights from the games from the past week, from week 5 action. All right, so here is our USFL standings board. After 5 weeks, we are halfway through the USFL season. So you can see in the north, you've got the Generals leading the way at 4-1, followed by the Stars at 2-3, and then the Panthers and the Maulers both 1-4. Remember, the top two in every division in each of these two divisions goes to a playoff against each other, and then the winners of those divisional games meet in the USFL Championship. So in the South, you've got the Stallions still undefeated. The Stallions look like the cream of the crop here, with followed by the Breakers at 3-2, the Bandits at 3-2, and then the Gamblers at 1-4. All right, so let's get on with my picks for this week. This is going to be week 6. We are starting the second half of the USFL schedule. And this weekend, there's going to be 2 games on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, back to a regular, they're not using Friday. So the first game on Saturday will be Tampa Bay against Philadelphia. And this game will be at 1 p.m. And in this game, surprisingly, I'm taking Tampa Bay. So let's go with Tampa Bay in that one to win over the Stars. The Stars, I don't know. I think they've got some injury problems, and particularly maybe at quarterback. So I don't know why they looked as bad as they did last week, but I'm going to go with Tampa Bay because I think they might be on the rise. So the next one you've got is the game that I always get wrong, and that is Michigan. I always get it wrong, versus the Stallions. Now, the Stallions, as you can see, come in undefeated. And so this should be a no-brainer. I'm going to go with the Stallions in this one. Take the Stallions to stay undefeated against Michigan. They did go out and get themselves a kicker who can also punt, because if you remember me telling you, Jeff Fisher only wanted to keep one kicker. Well, this guy can punt and kick and apparently even pass, because he threw a pass out of the punt formation. He's out of Syracuse, guy after my own heart, but they still managed to lose last week, and I thought they were going to win. Is that right? I think that's right. But anyway, I think they only have one win on the season. So, them and the Maulers. Now we go to Sunday, and on Sunday, the first game, which will be at noon, is Pittsburgh and the Breakers. The Pittsburgh Maulers, and remember, this is my version of the Maulers helmet. I don't think it ever really was, but it is for my purposes. Against the Breakers, I am going to... yeah, I'm going to take the Breakers in this one. Go with the Breakers to beat the Maulers. That should be a no-brainer, although the Maulers did win their first game, but they still don't look good, not even in comparison to the other USFL teams. And then the final game at 4 p.m. on Sunday will be the Houston Gamblers against the Generals. In this one, I'm going with the Generals. Let's take the Generals. They look like they are a team on a mission, and the Gamblers look like when they win, they just stumble into a win. So those are my picks. What do you guys think of them? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments who you would pick this week to win. And let's see which of us is right. I need a good week to get back to 500. But that's it for me, Sportsman Z, Bob Zolke, signing off.